Good morning and welcome to the final event of the Let's Learn project financed by the Erasmus program and as a small-scale partnership in the field of youth. Our closing meeting we will discuss about the project's key points, the activities, the main outputs, the learning e-platform presentation, the main resources, and the future plans. The main objective of the project is to combating cyberbullying among teenagers by enhancing digital youth work. The specific objectives are increase the knowledge and skills of young youth workers to fight cyberbullying from an inclusive perspective, and to promote the implementation of digital tools in the youth work practices. The impact the project wants to reach is to strengthen a transnational network in which NGOs actively cooperate at European level in order to achieve a common goal. An interactive digital educational pathway has been realized on an e-learning platform in order to reach as many people as possible, both youngsters and adults, aware of the need to fight cyberbullying and develop digital well-being. Our roadmap was a transnational meeting held in Rome in March 2024, and then the development of digital e-learning platform, and the closing meeting in January 2023. The transnational mobility in Rome, during this activity, 13 young people guided by an expert facilitator had the opportunity to explore the issue of cyberbullying and hate speech. During the workshop, the participants were able to analyze the various phases of the phenomenon and the psychological implications in the victims. Participants were also able to put themselves in the shoes of victims of cyberbullying and simultaneously devoted to the analysis and construction of a solution to the phenomenon. Furthermore, the participants focused on identifying the contents and structure of an online platform to support victims, parents, and institutions, which could be a tool for recognizing, preventing, and fighting cyberbullying. The e-learning materials we developed are knowledge and skills for youth workers to fight cyberbullying, promoting NGOs, digital tools in the youth work practices, and tips to combat cyberbullying. Here you can have the main resources you can find online, like the UNICEF documents to preventing cyberbullying, the Council of Europe action to fight cyber violence, and the tips that Meta developed in order to fight cyberbullying and harassment online, and the Children Safety Network, and the cyberbullying.org, that is the research group that is developing update about cyberbullying online. And here finally you have the save the date information about the Safer Internet Day that will be held on February 2024 and is supported by the European Commission. A short look on our homepage website. Okay, can you see it? Okay, yes. So this is the homepage where you can find the main information about the topic of the project, the partnership, and the training course we had in Rome. And finally, you can have access to some of the materials we developed. And here you can see a map of the main elements relating to our partnership countries that are Spain, Italy, and Lithuania, that is forthcoming. After that, I will leave the floor to our colleague, Stefano Salvucci, that will show us the e-learning platform.
Thank you, Eloise. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'll be share the screen to show you the platform. Can you see my screen?
I think yes.
Okay. So this is the digital, the e-learning platform we made to after all the meetings we had to actually make people aware about the cyberbullying, educate them and protect them, but also to try to share as much as possible all the knowledge we made about cyberbullying. The page, the website, the whole website is completely translated in every language, every possible language. So, for example, we can translate in Italian. Also, all the people around Europe can actually read the content in their own language. Some of the documents we made are only in English, as for example the PDF or other things, but all the content in the website can be translated without any issue. So this is the home page. As you can see, there are different blocks where you can start actually reading about cyberbullying, understanding better what is cyberbullying and how detect cyberbullying and other things. As you can see also on the top bottom right part of the page, there's the Facebook chat. Because we made also a Facebook page and we wanted to give people the opportunity to talk about to some other people that where they can ask for help, for example. In fact, on the bottom part of the page, you will see also a section dedicated to volunteer, because we thought also that actually finding volunteers that are able to provide help in order to combat cyberbullying would be a good thing to do. Cyberbullying is really a tough dynamic, and most of the times would require another people involved to actually solve and combat this issue. It's really hard that one person is able to actually combat and defeat cyberbullying by himself. He will probably need some other human help, let's say. So the first block is to join the community, which is, as I told you, either the Facebook page we made or the let's say e-learning platform, where actually let's call it a forum, so where people can write to each other and start discussing about cyberbullying. There is the downloadable reports, which are on the bottom part of the page, which are some of the documents we made together with Europa or the other partner. For example, these are some of the documents we made together. And there is a tip section as well, which are some articles on, for example, beating cyberbullying and helping your students happily succeed in life, or other articles actually to for a better understanding the problem, I would say. And I think there is also here a section of the events, which we look for some events online actually about cyberbullying, and we think that putting together all most of the events, volunteers, forums, and tips and other things could help creating one single place for combating and defeating as much as possible the cyberbullying. So we also looked for some events and put it on the learning platform. I will continue from this part. There is also this cyberbullying awareness quiz, which is a quiz actually where we ask very simple question, and it takes very short time to complete it, but it provides at the end a point rank. I mean, the result of the quiz, and it gives you a feedback on how much you know about cyberbullying. So, for example, how does the term cyberbullying mean? Let's say is using the internet to harass or threaten people. I don't know this one, so I would say sending kind messages. And what can you do if you're a victim of cyberbullying? Maybe I should talk to a trusted adult and report the incident. And what I should do to prevent to prevent from cyberbullying. I would say keep personal information online, but let's say share password with friends. And the last question. So as you can see, it's really, really quick, but it's just like a small kind of gamification to just start having a conversation on cyberbullying. And then when you submit the last question, it says that congratulations, you have successfully completed the quiz, and it gives you a score based on the answer you provide to the quiz. And then it give you also a small representation of the score. So from 0 to 20 points is just the most of the questions are answered wrongly. So it's a great start, but you have to improve. Then there's the mid range, let's say 21 to 40, and then the expert area, the expert time window. So it's from 41 to 60. And then you can go back to the website and continue to browse the platform. As I told you, there's the community, and there is also this other section which is linked to another page that is probably also present on the header of the platform. So let's do this, and this page is what is cyberbullying. So it's this one, and it actually explain what is cyberbullying, because before dealing with cyberbullying and defeating cyberbullying, you have to know what is cyberbullying, which is not there are a lot of people that maybe doesn't even know, even parents doesn't even know what is cyberbullying. So we made this page to try to explain as much as possible what is cyberbullying. Even also this page can be translated to every language, and it explain what types of cyberbullying do exist. The most common, I would say. And for example, during the meetings, we talked about our experiences during our lives, and we some of us actually detected a cyberbullying experience back in time, but actually, I remember one guy that realized that he had a cyberbullying experience just on the meeting, because these are experiences that you don't. It's not written that is cyberbullying. You just live your life, go to school, talk to your friend or people online, and then cyberbullying happen. But if you are not able to detect it, it's hard to defeat it. So that's why we made this page to explain cyberbullying, to explain the common profile of bullies, and the call to action to join our community. Here you can find the chat. This is linked to the volunteers section that I didn't show you again yet. You can find all other information about the platform and the partner on this section. I would just wanted to show you the volunteer section, which is this one. If you want, we let people sign up in this form for joining as a volunteer, to actually be able to reply on this chat, and create also a network of volunteers to be able to support actually the chat and the people who need help. So this is the closing part of the website, and there is this last one, the last page, which is another page similar to the one Eloisa showed you before, which talk about the project, not cyberbullying, but the whole project Let's Learn. And it explains the aim of the project, the objectives, of course, the kind of program we support us for doing this project, the partnership, Social Academy, which I represent, Amici della Biblioteca della Fonteta in Spain, and Unique Project Lithuania. There's also a briefly recap of what we made during the training course, as also shown before. And this help also having a complete idea of complete look on the project. So the actual the home page, which is aimed for people that want to know about cyberbullying or want help because probably maybe they're victim of cyberbullying. Or they want to find a place that talks about cyberbullying and share it with other people, other colleagues, other friends, or other people in general. I think I've done with the presentation. If you need if you need help or have question, you will probably find some contacts on either the website or either on the Idea Europa project page. And thank you for listening, and have a nice day. I'll get back to the Zoom call like this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. Amazing.
Thank you, Stefano.
The work, it's very it's very useful, and it's also interesting to see how many things we can do actually to at least raise awareness of this problem and trying to give some solutions. And creating a community will be the most important starting point that we as NGOs, companies, or entities active in this field can do to try to make a change and to create an impact. So to finish this Well, of course, the link to this platform, to this website, will be available on the IDE Europa landing page of the project. And I mean, we will do our best to disseminate this platform.
Yeah, we
in
of
order
course
to reach.
I didn't said during the discussion, the presentation, but of course we will do the same, and I encourage all the partners in doing the same, of course.
And now only to let's some final thoughts. Can you give me back the organization so I can show you
Sure.
some final
Just a second.
resources?
You are okay? Yes. This. You should be the organizer.
Thank you very much. I only briefly want to show you some other websites that are active in this field against cyberbullying as final resources. Okay, here. Okay. I hope you are seeing my screen. So
yes, we do.
Okay, so very shortly, UNICEF is creating a website, a web page actually, where people can have some more information about this phenomenon. And okay, there are many materials. You can download the file. On what they are actually doing and promoting. So you can have some information about cyberbullying from the UN perspective and everything they did in these years. And then you have some movement from the Council of Europe, both call to action, like this one, that actually was launched in 2013. And there are a lot of materials you can download and look at about this argument. And then you have more recently, the Council of Europe is developing a protection of children action, where there are some updates about the subject. And especially you will have access to a lot of new data, updated data about the phenomenon. And then it's really interesting to see that also Meta is trying to do something. So they created a website, a web page where to find some tips you can do, and it's very easily, very accessible. So also teenagers can access to these materials. And it's interesting because there are things that you can actually do. And from this link here, you have all the instruction on how to reporting, how to prevent, what actually you can do as a Meta user, so social media user. And then finally, the Cyberbullying Research Center is a very important website. It's made in US actually, but it's very useful because again, it's always updating. And again, here you can have some more information about cyberbullying and everything that can be done from the perspective of psychologists. And finally, a small call to action among us as partners. What we can do in the near future is to stay connected also with what the European Commission is promoting. So on Thursday, 6th of February in 2024, there will be the Safe Internet Day. That is it's a day that is promoted by the European Commission It started many years ago, actually in 2004, and every year they promote an international network of events to raise awareness of the internet security, especially related to youth and kids. So save the day, stay connected, create event, and take the opportunity to communicate the project and the platform that was developed thanks to Let's Learn project.
Thank you.
Cool.
Connected, and thank you for your attention.